Zootopia achieves what no one is talking about, but Disney has yet to answer on a third movie. I have the answers you seek. I've dissected the movie. Time to incorporate past and present into the future ahead. Welcome to Rated Exploited. Zootopia blew expectations, but doing so through a hidden fashion, one that many romances tack on without success. Disney explores romance from its theatrical beginning. Each Renaissance film integrates through perspective of protagonist. Trailers set expectations, but Zootopia fails to match reality. It's strictly platonic, from start to finish. I have a shelf of favorites. When thinking of anthropomorphic romance, Robin Hood and Maid Marian are a prominent example, knowing each other since kidhood. Their love growing stronger amidst absence. Bernard and Bianca, genuine skill and care for each other, bonding through rescue. Fox and Felicity, a power couple, equally clever, bestial, beneficial, provokingly parental. Each duo proving loyalty into marriage. As we know, first base establishes friendship. Second base brings love full circle. We all know third base is marriage. I didn't verify on Urban Dictionary, but I dare you to correct me. The trope is strong across the genres. It's blatantly obvious when two characters interact early on. The friction they share instinctively sets up a future love, typically resolved by the film's end. Viewers expect where writers don't conceal. So what if tension builds beyond friendship? But Zootopia goes against it. Leading into March 2016, the memes go rampant, shipping the duo ahead of time. Even Disney jokes in the storyboards. But on launch, the studio sticks to its formula. It's a rarity when a film exceeds expectations, an irony of bestial proportions. To compare, what is a scary film outside the horror genre? Signs. The last film I rented from Blockbuster. But they categorize in drama. Dude, many horrors wish they could be this terrifying. But Zootopia builds a strong bond where romance usually tacks on. Jared Bush comments on the confession. So rare for a duo to share this level of reciprocation. Visualize if Zootopia bombed. If a sequel never happened. Nothing changes the strength of their partnership. Paradoxically intimate outside the romance genre. People remember and naturally pair characters. Aragorn could see a future with Éowyn, a perfect compatibility, both heirs to a throne, only broken when Arwen chooses to stay. But this reciprocation is not in Zootopia. The world that brings them together is what tears them apart. By this point, I feel their pain. But I expected nothing. Was this to be an average anthro film? No. I left the showing in tears. Zootopia surpasses its genre. It's why I love Disney. In-depth films carrying beyond theaters. When fans hope for wild hops, I'm sure they view without disappointment. Such a blindsiding movie, refreshing in a year of overhyped films. Before topping the charts, no one could affirm it would be monumental, so Disney solidified a one-movie masterpiece. But the story nurtures Nick and Judy's bond. Disney doesn't kill the love, they empower it. Never have I felt this level of strength for a couple. 10 years later, with a new fan base behind it, we are brought full circle with Nick's confession. Clawhauser mentions a baby. Anthony is convinced by their hustle. And Russ unquestionably serenades with Belle Notte. You know it from Lady and the Tramp, playing its referential romantic role. But did you recognize the Disney song in Fantastic Mr. Fox? I have to point this out to everyone. It's so obvious. Love, from Robin Hood, plays on the phonograph. A fine recall to the OG Vulpine couple. Nick and Judy's embrace transcends fictionality. The chill atop the weather wall, tearing up before the exchanged overshare. Expertly written scene. The lead-up is one save after another. The main quad would each be dead if a single was omitted. People thought Gary and Nibbles would relegate to comic relief. I thought the same for Pietro, but each are integrated to the film. All would fail without their roles. Respect earned and connections deepened. I predicted Zoo's lyrics would make it to film. I would go to the moon for you, round trip. The ultimate act in the name of love. I pointed out Nick's attentiveness, keeping close in tail, echoing Judy's need of reputation ahead of well-being. A dynamic to strengthen role and devotion to his girl. His jail cell reflection validates Shakira. On equal ground, we learn at his pace when Judy comes clean in mutual tears. A confession skulking its way into my heart. By the way, a group of foxes is called a skulk. Now, let us compare expectation versus reality. Expectation. Nick and Judy's bond is threatened. The film illustrates their challenge, frictional with profession weighing doubt in their minds, facing a reality of incompatibility. Wilde and Hops separate into deep personal reflection. Perhaps Gary contributed to their breakup. Will he become the catalyst? But the absence ironically empowers Judy. Nick forgets the life he had before her. During the ordeal, both are brought into perspective with mutual feelings, climaxing beyond friendship. Reality. Nick and Judy break the ZPD's trust. At the cost of partnership divide, Chief Bogo offers a final chance to prove themselves. Leading into the new ordeal, signs manifest as they begin to drift. Inability to relate or equally interpret. Their failures drag down the longing. But with Disney's skill across generations of animation, this divide only strengthens reality. In Zootopia 1, Nick's flashback is our lone secondary perspective. Strictly, it's from Judy's point of view, but Zootopia 2 takes Nick's perspective. Nick prominently shines in the gloom of the jail cell. I can watch this scene in silence as he sights through the confines. He and the viewer reflect upon Judy. Expressing to Nibbles is a smart, foreshadowing move. The longing in expression, the repressed feelings no one had awakened. Upon reuniting, Nick knows his words to convey, telling he doesn't care they are different, foreseen from his attentiveness, protecting her when blinded in self-reputation. Judy's confession is a heart-filled testament. We hear in second person the repressed struggle she endures. By delivering to match Nick's feelings, we learn at his pace to embody what she had hidden. It's easier dissecting Zootopia while Zootopia 2 proves challenging. My perspective is self-containment. It's entirely introspective. When we see both Nick and Judy's past, it adds up to who they become. But 2 strictly is the present day. Every fan wants Nick's full backstory. For exploration, I know there is more to Judy's history. Judy introduces the world through her eyes. Now we see her through Nick's eyes. Zootopia 2 is varied in structure, a hardship to piece together, subverting with ulterior focus and trajectory. Amongst theories and speculation, answers aren't found in familiar plots or sequel cultivation. I think Disney broke expectations to ensure a fresh film, doing so satisfying all. I had concerns following up a masterpiece. Teaser and trailer grab attention. Theories abound in good-natured dissection. But refraining from concerns and pessimistic views, one quote quelled my anxiety. Jared Bush answered fan concern. "Don't worry, it's going to be great." Not opinionated, but confirming. Creating superior sequels is habitual, but Zootopia defies again. Typically, I have a clear franchise favorite, but across 4 showings, I cannot name a victor. Zootopia 1, Zootopia 2. Independent movies of ferocious variety. But will it continue? If Disney won't answer, let the facts run wild. Second highest grossing film of 2025. GOAT debuts. I thought it would dethrone, but no. Theaters hold on to Zootopia 2. They even dropped Search for SquarePants in favor. Yes, Zootopia beat SpongeBob. We have award nominations. Jared Bush, Byron Howard, and cast members are already on board. To quote Bateman, wait till the 3rd. And the stinger to bring it all together. Dude, I've seen this film 4 times in 3 formats. First showing, a mother and son have the foresight to wait. The following 3 showings, crowds leave the moment Burning Mammal ends. My friend looks up, yes, we are the last ones. Absolute hilarity. The stats confirm Zootopia 3 is happening. I hope to lovingly expand upon buddy cop comedy. The audience will flock for the 3rd. Theories from trailers into cinema. We have explored the prejudice of carnivores, witnessed framing and exile of reptiles. Now, we remedy the absence of avians. What if the feather is foreshadowing an omen? A bird invasion? The perfect opportunity to reference Hitchcock, as we did with Kubrick. Reptiles were in hiding, so why now are birds descending? But it's Nick and Judy who I want uplifted. Proven friend in the first, wholesome partner in the second. Equally clueless to the future. Growth is assured and friendship exceeds. Will they take flight as the true lovebirds? On the 10th anniversary, I look forward to a future of Zootopia 3 predictions. I'll be here next month with a new video, looking to decades of animation and the 2016 groundbreaker. To satisfy your insatiable appetite, I have a playlist of Zootopia videos. Link is below. For the 10 years of fandom, this video is to your dedication. Thank you for joining Rated Exploited.